team all conference. She will help this team a lot. Off the inbound, Story the jumper, and that's good. Hanneman was caught sleeping. 20-2 Bulldogs over the Flames here with 10:55 left to go in the first half. Bender on the right wing, guarded there by McHenry. Up top. Now on the baseline jumper by Wallace, that is good. By McHenry there. 2.5 to go until the halftime break. 30-13. Bulldogs over the Flames. Tell you what, if I'm on this Flames roster, I don't want to be in that halftime locker room.
No, that's probably not going to be the most pleasant of conversations.
Beautiful floater there by Rachel. Right block to Glore. High off the glass, no good. Good defense by Katie Hanneman. Not to foul A, and B to keep her hands up. Story wants to go all the way through the lane. Gets it to go off the glass. Welcome back here to the UIC Pavilion. It's time for the Connie's Pizza postgame show, sponsored by Connie's Pizza. Justin Weiner alongside Regina Miller, the head coach of the Flames. Coach, a tough loss in game number 1, 64-51. It was a game that at the beginning, it really looked like there was a lot of rust. You had some freshmen jitters, if you will. You had some, I guess, pre-season jitters, working some kinks out. But as the game went along, you guys seem to progress and play more cohesively as a unit.
Well, I thought, obviously we didn't get stops early enough in the half. And I have to give, Truman State a lot of credit. They came out and really executed their game plan. They hit every open shot that they had available to them. And I'm not sure what they shot in the first segment or the first 2 segments of the game, but it certainly had to be well over 60%. And we didn't hit any shots. Our first 5 or 6 possessions, we either had turned the ball over or we missed a shot. And it's difficult to play catch-up. And the whole game we played catch-up.
Well, you mentioned their shooting. They were 9 of 17 from three-point land. And frankly, it's tough to play any team when they shoot that well from behind the arc. You always mention defense, though. Did you think your defense needed to be a little bit better tonight, especially on the perimeter?
Oh, it's certainly got to be better, period. That's something that we want to take pride in is our defensive effort, and we just have to. One area that we actually have struggled is, defending dribble penetration, and Truman State guards penetrated the ball extremely well, and they were able to set up shooters with their feet set, and I'm sure those are shots they practice no different than us. And if you get clean looks, they actually hit those shots tonight, and again, it put us in a position where it put pressure on our defense, and then we were playing catch up. And then, as you're taught, second half we cut the lead a little bit, and then we started to rush offensively and take some tough shots instead of continuing to do what got us, that gave us the run prior to, making some poor decisions. So.
Well, Coach, on the positive side, you did have Rachel Story with double-digit points, Katie Hanneman as well. You got a chance to see Rachel in her first action in a UIC uniform. Obviously had to sit out last year through transfer regulations. And Katie playing really well in the post. Talk about your thoughts with them.
Well, I think overall our team's going to be fine. This is very early in the year. Obviously, we have a lot of young players. We want Katie to have even more confidence in the paint area. We missed her a couple times that she were open, for easy feeds that would lead to a score, and we missed that. So our guards have got to do a better job of finding her and delivering the ball at the right time. Rachel Story is, obviously a player that can create her own shot, as well as something that she has the capability of doing is making others better. We didn't deliver the ball as well tonight to, Coble. And folks got in a little foul trouble early, so struggled really to get into the flow of the game tonight. I think when you think about the game, there's segments in the game. And we probably won 2 4-minute segments of how many there are in the game, 8. So if your odds are that low, it's going to make for a difficult night. So.
Well, Coach, it is only game 1, and you do have a chance in game 2 against Southern Illinois and Edwardsville coming up next Thursday night. So we'll talk to you then, and unfortunately not the outcome like I said you wanted, but you got plenty of time to practice and work on some things.
Yeah, we have plenty of time. Like I said, we have a young team. We have 20% of our offense is return and rebounding, so we're trying to figure out and find our identity right now, and this team will be fine. I do want to thank the fans that came to the game as our players did tonight. We had a good crowd, and thank you for coming out and come back and support the Flames throughout the season.
All right, that's the head coach of the Flames, Regina Miller. More to come on the Connie's Pizza post-game show, including the full wrap-up after this. This is Flames basketball on UICFlames.com.